So, Natalie, you were saying that you've had some interesting experiences whilst you've been with us. So, why don't you share a story of how you were before you came to see us and how you have been whilst you've been with us as well?
Okay. All right. So I started coming to the AVID Clinic due to serious back problems that I had been suffering with for over 13 years when I was pregnant with my son. So the lower back problems later on started going. I started experiencing pain in my neck and shoulders, and then getting headaches, migraines. When I'd also have a backache, it would also hurt my limbs. My limbs would feel sort of dead, and I'd get stomach cramps as well. And that would keep me up at night more recently. So I was experiencing a lot of pain. I obviously came to the AVID Clinic due to that, to obviously get relief from the pain that I was getting, the migraines and the headaches and migraines and backaches and everything else. To my surprise, when I had my first adjustment some weeks ago, I realised, so basically I was having a lot of serious period pains. And a lot of females were saying that I needed to go and get checked out by the GP to see if I had fibroid, because the pain would just make me weak. I couldn't sleep, and it was just awful. After my first adjustment, I realised I've had no pain whatsoever during my periods. So the pain that I was experiencing for years was actually something that was not normal, and obviously was something to do with my spine. The back pain is gone. My shoulders, my neck, the headaches have totally gone from my first adjustment. So I'm actually really surprised about that.
I remember one of the visits you came in said, actually, you even spoke to your uncle, which is quite an unusual thing to talk to them about your menstrual cycle, isn't it?
Yeah, I was so amazed that my spine, just the lower back, obviously when I was getting the pains in my back, it was triggering a stomach cramp anyway. So when I was having the period, my back was already hurting, so I would literally be in a fetal position throughout, and it was a longer period, so it was 7 days as well. Since the adjustment, my periods have only been 4 days. It hasn't been painful. It hasn't been, there'd be, I know you're a man, and I'm talking to a man about this, which is weird. And as you said, I've spoken to my uncle, but I'm actually amazed at the fact that the spine, just having these adjustments, that will just make such a change in a lady's menstrual cycle, because sort of clotting and things like that is just non-existent now as well.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your message. I know it takes some courage to do that as well, so I appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the wonderful experience you're going to have moving forward as well. So you're going to do great.
Thank you.
Thank you.